Matter of Meredith O'Neil versus Aidan Kearney.
Yes, if I have that on the podium. Yes.
So we have.
Okay, I think you can release the camera off. We don't.
There's the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help you God.
I do.
Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon. Just give me a moment while I review your request.
Sure.
It's very hard to read this, just so you know. So some of it you're gonna have to tell me what it says because the font is very small.
I'm sorry.
The font is too small,
Okay.
and some of these copies,
Okay.
I'm really straining my eyesight.
I'm
and
sorry.
I can't read it.
I'm sorry.
So
to see the page name
just give me a moment. Let me review what text messages on page 2.
So those ones were in the end of 2025, towards the end of the relationship, just showing him,
So the what's it at the end of 2025?
I think this was probably in June, towards the end of our relationship, where he would show up at my house. When
Okay.
I came.
Hold on a second. Yeah, but then over here, I can't read. I can't see it. To tell you the truth, even without my glasses, I cannot read it. This updates. So this is from 2025, May 2025, March 2025. What are the dates on top of this page?
Those are also May 20th, 2025.
And what about the messages at the bottom? These messages over here have no dates.
Those, I believe, are also June.
Excuse me?
Sorry, those are either May or June 2025.
What about the ones on the next over? Is this all from 2025?
It goes into 2026 as you keep going.
So when is this over here?
That's also in June 2025, the end of our relationship.
I have a question. I mean, I'm reading these things from October, September, November 2025. Is there a reason why you didn't come to court back then and you're coming in today?
As I go on, so he was threatening to contact my employer and like two shows on it. He has like a YouTube show.
No, I understand.
So I was just scared, and I was hoping it would stop. But it's gotten to the point now that just his contact to my work has gotten me fired, and now he's trying to purposely make sure I never find another job and get my CPA license taken away. It's just escalated to a point, and I didn't think it qualified for an order before this until I talked to a lawyer recently.
What did your employer do back in November of 2025?
In November,
when they were getting phone calls, like what, did you lose your job or?
So yeah, it started really getting bad at the end of November, December, and I had spoken with an attorney who had me. I just filed like a statement with them just to proactively let them know what was going on, and that because they started getting tagged on Twitter and getting calls to them, and they were like thankful at first for letting me know, but then it just continued for months. And then when I was fired on February 13th of this year, he said, "You didn't violate any specific company policy, just the reputational risk." It's a large bank, State Street, associated with Turtleboy and his followers, like repeatedly tagging them and writing things in my name and saying State Street. It was just too much. So I was terminated after working there for over 5 years, and I got my personnel file, all good all good reviews, literally nothing, no disciplinary, nothing about this. Probably because they didn't want to put in writing about it, and that's something separate I'm working with a lawyer with. But I was told it was purely because of him and his followers tagging them.
Okay. So just so you know, I this person, Jason Broyles, is how you pronounce his last name. I mean, if he's gonna testify under oath, but I don't know that I can. Just so you don't take that into consideration, just something signed by him, an affidavit.
Yeah, he said he would testify because he told him he was going to get me fired and not stop until my life was ruined.
Okay. No, I'm just letting you know because for purposes of today, I'm just letting you know that I can't take that into consideration.
I do have some audio clips of Mr. Kearney himself here too, just saying similar things.
At the situation. Okay. Anything else that you would like me to know that it's not in the affidavit?
Just these audio clips of his words of him threatening these things. I think it's all in here, and just I know one of the reasons I didn't come forward sooner is because I wasn't aware of the aspect added in 2024 about coercive control, because a lot of this, there's only a few kind of threats of physical violence in here, and a lot of it is.
But there have been physical violence.
So not directly by him, but on his YouTube channel in the chat that he controls because he owns it. There are several threats where somebody said, I deserve to get taken out with a shovel. She's never been sucker punched and it shows. How about a GoFundMe to put out a hit on her? She's never gotten the ass whooping she clearly deserves. And this is in his chat again that he controls.
Okay. When you were together, did he ever threaten you, or did you grab you or hit you or anything like that when you were together?
No, he never grabbed me. He just threatened to ruin my life by doing what he's doing now. Which is...
Okay. And when was the last time that he mentioned something online about you? When was the last time?
This morning, every single day, every single show.
Okay. Can you get Shazzy to listen to them?
Want to avoid this happening here? I'd like to avoid the tactic that do not hang up on me.
No, you just said you're going to do a show on me, so hang up.
No, you hang up on me.
Fine, go ahead and do it. I'll prepare. You know what? I will go to Karen then. I am going to Karen.
You hang up on me. I am going to post it up.
Fine, go ahead. I don't have to talk to you. You don't have to.
You already talked to Karen.
No, I haven't.
I lost the job. I don't want to do this. You're trying to get a job. I don't like you. You don't want to go with me. I was trying to work with you. Think about something. Look how you do what you're doing. You don't want this to happen. I don't want this to happen. You need to cut. Do not ever hang up on me.
I don't want to have to talk, but I'm doing it. Fine, go ahead. Do whatever you want to do. We'll contact my work now.
I'm not saying that.
So why are you bringing up
I'm just saying, Karen, this is about the consequences of your actions.
I just want to be left alone.
You don't want to be left alone. You're starting this shit.
I'm not. I've been talking for 3 days.
You just want to talk to yourself. I don't want to do this.
Okay, then why are you still bothering me? You're gonna ruin my life. Great. You just said you do. You just said you don't care. Fine. So why are you doing it? I don't want to talk to you. I don't feel well. I just want to be left alone.
I don't feel like you do that.
I only talked to you. I only talked to you yesterday. You said it's about the other.
No, Meredith O'Neil is the vice president at State Street, just to be very clear. And State Street. No, her kid is going into freshman year at Milton High School. Her and I have had sex. No. And you tell that night, she wanted to film the first time, and she wanted to do it for her alcohol because she had guys like that. Like there was, and that happened. That was a real thing. And exactly. Like, I know. And it's probably the same one. What did I know? I don't. Yeah. Like, I don't think people. Like, I don't. Oh, it's every part. Like, every. There's just no one. No. I think just like that. Kind of like, I think. I want to do that. It's just something you're not. Try to. You just move it off. It's not for me. It's not. I know.
Okay.
Thank you.
He knows where you reside?
I'm sorry, what?
He knows where you live?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Do you want him to also stay away from your, has he, okay. You're currently unemployed, correct?
Yeah,
Is
it's
there a
just the bus.
situation?
That's a-
Are you going to school? Are you going to school?
No, I'm not in school.
Okay. And the address that we have for him, is there an apartment or is that a home?
It's a home.
Okay. Mr. The 10 or 14 days. You said 7, correct? Maybe whether you said.
So,
Okay. So I am issuing the temporary order. So
Thank you.
I'm ordering him not to abuse you, not to contact you, to stay 100 yards away from you,
Thank you.
stay away from your apartment and also the building. Are you concerned in terms of, does he own guns or anything like that?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it anyways. I'm also, so if he has an FID card or anything, he's still supposed to bring it to the police station or any guns. Also, I'm ordering him to refrain from coercive control. I'm sorry you're going through this. There's definitely a pattern of harassment. It's willful, malicious, truthfully, it's vicious. You went to the police, are they doing anything?
They said to do an order, and a lot of it, I mean, he's careful too, because he says that some of it's free speech, and
No, I understand. I understand, but I'm seeing videos where he's sharing personal messages, where he's encouraging some people to bully you. Some of it is very upsetting to me. So I'm very sorry. I will allow the motion, the ex parte motion to, what's it that you,
to impound the.
I'm sorry?
To impound the.
Yes, the impoundment, I'm gonna allow it.
He's had orders on him before, and he just does a show about it and reads it, and.
No, I understand. I will allow it. Motion to impound. It'll be without prejudice because I don't know if he's gonna come here with an attorney.
A hearing, which will obviously be public, but.
So I'm sorry? So, right, why don't we do it on to the hearing date? And yeah, I understand that there's some free speech here, but I think to me, there is also a pattern here that goes a little bit beyond that.
The repeated, even him himself contacting my employer, he made 2 separate Twitter accounts that were impersonating me. There's like thousands of posts he made contacting them, tagging them, which that's contact, just tagging their social media. That's what I got called for by HR.
Okay, well.
So it's not even just other people, it's him.
Okay, well, that's what I can do for today. And obviously, if after this order and he's served, if, just let the police know if he tries to contact you again or if he continues the behavior. Okay?
Thank you very much.
there you get a copy of the order.
Okay, and it'll say when the hearing is too.
Yes.
It'll be April 7th at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Sorry,
Yes.
the 7th.
The 7th.
The 7th. And I suggest that you bring to the hearing the audio. I didn't keep it. I
Yep,
don't want it to get lost.
I'll bring it, yeah.
And whatever you think it's important, just make sure that the judge can read it because some of it is, you
I'll
make a
get
copy,
better.
so it's very small.
I'll get better.
Not everything, but I think some of it that you want to point out. Okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.